guys, it's MJ. I am so excited because today is the day that Crochet Foundry fall issue launches. So I'm modeling right now the design that I did for the magazine. So it's the double espresso duster cardigan. So it is really long. I'll stand up so you can see it. You can see the back. So it comes down to about my knees, so it's nice and cozy. It's great for fall. So the video for this is on my channel now. It is done in the 2X size, so I remade this in a small size, but the video tutorial is for the 2X. And the yarn that I used is Brava Sport. I have some here. So this yarn is from We Crochet. It's very affordable. One of the reasons that I picked this yarn is its price point. So it's only $2.49 a ball US, and you need, I don't have the numbers right in front of me, but basically I think 8 to 12, 13 balls maybe, and that's going right up to 5X. So it's at a great price point, and this yarn is so soft. It's an acrylic yarn. It's a sport weight, but I would say that it's maybe a little bit closer to a DK weight yarn. So the sweater is going to end up not too heavy, but I mean, it still has some bulk to it, so it's going to be nice and warm. So that's some details about the sweater that I'm wearing, but there's 6 other designs in the magazine that you can choose from. So how Crochet Foundry came together, it's a group of designers just putting out this e-magazine. So it's not run by anyone else. We do everything ourselves. So we've come together, we split up jobs and responsibilities so that we can make the magazine happen. And so each designer puts a design into the magazine, and then we kind of just have divvied up all the other responsibilities. So all of the garments in the magazine are extra small to 5X, so they're inclusive sizing. And what we did, which was I thought was really fun for the photo shoot, is that we have different size models as well. So we have a small model, a large model, and a 3X model. So you can see the designs modeled on different sizes, because I know that was one of my ideas when I came into the magazine. I wasn't with them for their first issue, which was summer, but I thought, let's not just have the patterns inclusive sizing, let's also have them modeled, because I know for myself, I like to see what it's going to look like. So having the different size models, I think is a great thing. So I did the 2X. So it's a 2X size modeled on a 3X model, but it did work because we were trying to get our models secured and like finding people who were able to do the modeling for us. So yeah, so if you check the link in the description box, you can click and it will take you to my blog where you can purchase the magazine, also show you all the pictures of all of the other designs. They're all beautiful. So mine's a duster cardigan. Emily of Hooked Hazel, she did, oh, I'm seeing that there is no link. I did put a link in the description, but if it's not there, I will definitely put it after. Or if you just hop over to my channel, you can go to my community page, and there'll be a link, or also in the video to show you how to make the duster, there will be a link as well. So Emily, she did a cardigan as well, but it's a shorter length cardigan, and it's really cute. It's worked from the top down, which is really interesting. Haven't made a cardigan that way yet, but I believe it's worked from the top down, unless she did. Maybe she worked it from the bottom up. I don't know. All the details will be in the magazine. But it's a really cute cardigan. We have a couple pullovers. Brianna from Brianna K Designs, she did a really cute top-down pullover in Wonder Fluff. I actually have some Wonder Fluff here, and I did a hat in Wonder Fluff. It's like a really soft, it's like a cloud. So her sweater is really cute. It's a top-down. It has a really neat detailing, and she has a video for it as well on her YouTube channel. So you can check that one out. There is another cute pullover that's sort of a 3/4 length sleeve by KT and the Squid. So Katie, she did a really, and it's in brown. You'll see it. It's gorgeous. It's more a crop style pullover, and it's done in the linen stitch or the waistcoat stitch. It's really, really nice. We have a range, like, so we also have a chunky sweater pullover with a nice big cowl neck with buttons, and Lorraine from Creation Crochet did that sweater. It's really, really nice, and it's modeled on our large model, which again is nice. I like that we have somebody in between, because a lot of times we are seeing more plus size models now, and we see small models, but not sometimes a lot of in between, which I think is good too, because it just again shows us what it's going to look like similar on our body type. I know we're all different bodies, even depending on what size we are, but it's nice to have that range. So we also have a convertible shrug that was made by Pam of Sincerely Pam. Love this. You can wear it so many different ways. You can have it sort of over, like almost like a, I don't know, like it's like it goes over the front of you, and then it has the sleeves, so you would wear it like under a fitted shirt, but then you can also wear it as like a scarf. And we show it modeled different ways in the magazine, so you can kind of get ideas. We have it on our plus size model, plus we have it on our large model. So there's different ways you can wear the shrug. And we also have a poncho, so a little bit of everything. So we have a poncho, and that's by Amber of Divine Debris. So yeah, we all have our unique styles. I think that's what's great too. As designers, we all bring our own styles and uniqueness to the magazine, and the designs are amazing. I'm so excited. And now we've put this together with 7 designs. So you're getting 7 garment crochet patterns, which take a lot of work to make. We've put the magazine on sale for $12. So even if you only like a couple of the designs or 3 of the designs, it's only $12. So most of us sell a garment for about $6 regular price. So I think it's a really, really good deal. And we wanted to make it affordable for most people, that they could get a hold of these designs. So what we did for the first week, if you purchase it within the first week, we just wanted to throw in a bunch of extra bonuses as well. So we put in a bonus bundle. So the bonus bundle is another 7 patterns, and they're one from each designer. So we have those thrown in. So if you purchase within the first week, or Saturday, I believe is the last day, you will get the extra patterns as well. And we've also included some other bonuses, because as we were making this magazine, we wanted to give you more information to help you. So if you're new to garments, if you're new to gauge, we created a gauge guide. I know it's one of the questions we get asked a lot with patterns as designers, is meeting gauge. And for garments, it is really important that you're meeting the gauge. So we did a gauge guide. So it will kind of answer all those questions that you might have about gauge. So it's an ebook as well. So to answer the question that just popped up, it is an e-magazine. We have not yet put it into print. That's something we might do in the future if there's enough interest, but we really have to see how much interest there is in the magazine. So the digital, for now, I know some places have, print requirements of 2,000 copies or whatever. So we just want to make sure that, there's the interest, and that it's worth printing all the copies if people are interested in actually having the print. So an e-magazine. So we did a gauge guide ebook. So you're going to get that bonus if you buy it this week. We also did a style guide. So for the different garments, each individual designer has suggestions on how to style that garment. So that is included, plus also a customization fit guide. So that's another guide that we're including. So I know that, a lot of times we need to alter a pattern to make it work for us. I mean, just like sleeves, for instance, like I've cuffed this one up, but maybe you have a really long arm or a short arm, and you need to adjust. Or maybe you are petite and you don't want this cardigan quite as long, or maybe you're really tall and you want to go longer. There's just different things that you may want to customize the design. So we came up with, each designer again for their pattern has a customization guide attached to that. So you'll get that guide as well. Also, we're offering 20% off, so that's why you're getting it for $12. The magazine regular price is $15. So you'll get the magazine this week for $12. And so basically the cost of 2 patterns, but you're getting 14 plus all of the extra bonuses as well. And Furls Crochet and We Crochet is also throwing in discounts for those that buy the magazine too, because they are our sponsors. Sorry about the mic. Yeah, my mic keeps cutting out. I'm in rural Ontario, Canada, and my internet is not that good. And today, unfortunately, launch day, the internet is really not good. I'm going to be doing a podcast later. I'm going to be doing a podcast later with Marley. Brianna and I are going to be doing a podcast with Marley. So I'm hoping my internet is going to be okay, because the internet is really unpredictable where I live. So yeah, so anyways, where was I again? Okay, so I was talking about your bonuses. So what else are you getting? You're getting the discount. We Crochet is throwing in. Yeah, so We Crochet and Furls have sponsored us. So We Crochet has provided all of the yarn for us, and the magazine will also go on their website, and Furls as well. Furls has provided us with all of the hooks, beautiful hooks to use. And I love their hooks. I just started using their hooks recently, and I really, really like them. I think my favorite is the Streamline Swirl. I really like that one. That one I found the best, but I've been getting a lot of, my hands, I have been getting a lot of pain in my hands. I do a lot of crocheting for long periods of time. So yeah, my hands have been acting up a bit on me, but I found working with that hook, like I used to use my Susan Bates hooks a lot, and I don't have handles or anything on them. And the larger hooks I'm okay, but it's when I'm working with the smaller hooks I've really found I've started to, like, I can only crochet for so long, and then I've got to switch things up. So yeah, I really do highly recommend the Furls hooks. And the We Crochet yarn, I started using their yarn probably last year. I'm now an ambassador with them, but I really, really love the affordability of their yarns, and also their selection, because they do have, like, from your affordable, like, acrylic yarns to more expensive high quality yarns as well. So, and that's another thing that we did with this issue, is we figured out substitutes. I know some people always ask that question too, what to substitute. And I have a really simple equation that you can use, and I have a blog post on that. It's to really determine the thickness of the yarn, because as you know, yarns, like, all worsted weights are not created equal, all sport weights are not created equal, like they all really differ. So if you take the yards on a ball and you divide it out by the grams, you're going to get an equation. Okay, so it'll come out to like 1 point something or point something, and that basically is telling you sort of the thickness of the yarn. So any ball of yarn you look at, you can just do that equation. So you have another, because each ball is maybe going to be a different weight and different number of yards, so you just divide your yards by your grams on a ball, and that's going to kind of give you that equation so you can see the thickness, because that's what's important to me. Like, I know fiber will affect your result as well, but knowing the thickness, it's going to help you get a close gauge. So what we did as designers is we all took, so I took my sport weight, which is what the sweater's made in, and it's the most affordable. So it's like your bargain yarn, but it still comes out really nice. It's really soft, it's comfortable to wear, and it's going to wash well. But like, maybe you want to go to a natural fiber, or you want something a little bit more expensive, maybe a little bit more of a splurge. So what I did is I went through all of the yarns and I found good substitutes, and also added the price range. And each of us designers did that, because one of the designers may have yarn in a more expensive, and you think that's too much money, I can't afford that. So maybe you want to switch it out to a less expensive yarn. So we did that for all the designs. So it takes all the guest And we have picked the We Crochet brand, but they do ship, like they ship worldwide, and they actually have, if you spend so much, you get free shipping too. So there could be some countries that they don't ship to, but I know for sure like UK, Australia, like obviously Canada, US, but there are more. And if you go on your website, you can check out where they ship to, and if you get like free shipping for spending like so much money. So I think that for one, that's great that they have those shipping options, plus that the shipping isn't like crazy expensive. They're giving that discount if you buy so much yarn. So yeah, the Brava, I've used Brava bulky, I've used the Brava worsted in a lot of my new designs, and I really, really love the quality of it and the affordability. But I love a lot of the other yarns as well. This one here, I did my fuzzy peach cardigan, and Pam did her shrug with a loft, which is the mohair. And so you can add this to a strand of another yarn to bulk it up, so you're not working with such a fine yarn. So that's what Pam did. She combined hers with another yarn. And for my fuzzy peach cardigan, this is what I used, and I combined it with worsted weight. So almost making it more bulky weight so it would work up quicker. So you get that nice soft fuzziness without having to crochet such a tiny hook. And maybe you like that. Some people love working with small hooks, but I do find it hard on my hands. So I like to go a little bit bulkier if I can. Yeah, so I'm trying to think now what else I want to tell you. I've told you about bonuses. So if you buy this week, also I have a giveaway. So on the blog, on my blog post, I have a giveaway to give away a magazine. So you can go and enter for that. And each designer is hosting a giveaway. So you can check out the other designers' blogs and check out their designs. And they have giveaways going as well. Yeah, and the bonuses you get this week, and then after this week, the magazine will just be $15. You'll still be able to get the magazine. We won't be including all those bonuses. So yeah, if you're thinking, buy it this week, because this is when you're going to get all the extras. We'll also be hosting a cal, so we will be doing a crochet along. So that will be happening in Crochet Foundry Makes group. So you're going to want to join the group and get plugged into that. You could sign up for Crochet Foundry's newsletter or my newsletter, so you can stay up to date. But for sure, Crochet Foundry, you'll get lots of emails with all the details about what's happening with the cals and the yarn, and more info about each of the designers and their design process and all that. So if you're interested in that, then just sign up for the newsletter and you'll get, and we give away lots of freebies too. So We Crochet furls for signing up. You get entered in a giveaway for a tool, a free gauge tool. So that's our promotion right now. So Vicky just has a question there. So if you want to buy the magazine, you just want to click, if the link isn't in the description box after this live, I will put it there, or just go over to my community page, or the Duster video, and the link is in the description there for sure. Before I started this live, I did put it in the description, but I'm still pretty new to the live, so I could have done it wrong. I'm not sure. So you can check there, and if it's not there, you can definitely track it down in other places. Crochet Foundry, their website is crochetfoundry.com, so it's really easy just to hop over there and sign up for the newsletter. And let me see, what else do I have to bring up? I think I've almost covered it all. Yeah, so if you have any questions or any thoughts, please just drop them below in the description. Let me know what you think about the magazine, what you think about the designs, what you think about the Duster cardigan, what you're thinking about these cables, if you think you're going to be able to do them. I think that they're really easy, but I know that's coming from someone with a lot of experience, but I tried to make the cabling fairly simple on this design. It's not an overly complicated cable, but it ends up looking really, really nice. The actual construction of this sweater is really easy to make. So yeah, if you're intimidated, don't be, because it's actually so much easier than you think. These are just straight. There's no shaping. Like, these are just straight panels. This is worked as a panel. This is worked as another panel. Your back is all worked as a straight panel. And then I work the collar separately, all the collar, and then seam it. And the sleeves, you have some increasing you'll have to do with the sleeves, but the sleeves, really, all of it, I think, is a fairly simply constructed cardigan. So I think you're not going to have any problems making it. And again, I love that I was able to put that 2X size for you on the YouTube channel. I won't be able to do that every time. We're all taking turns as to what sizes we're going to make. My goal would be for the magazine is that we could have different sizes for each design and have those modeled. But I know that we have to make sure that we have all of the garment pieces made so that our plus size could model several of the designs and our small could model several of the designs. So that would be my goal, is that we can show you more. But right now we're taking turns. We're just rotating through, someone doing a small, someone doing a large, someone doing, it will be more 3X right now with what model we have. It's just the cardigan's kind of oversized. So our 3X model was able to model the 2X, and it looked amazing on her. And when you're picking your size, that's what you want to think about too. Like, how big do you want it? Do you want it more fitted, or do you want it to have a bigger look? Like, this is the small. I would normally make myself a medium size. I made the small thinking my girls would model it and they would probably want to keep it, but it ended up fitting me. So now I'm keeping it. I'm not giving it to them. But because it's an oversized fit, I was able to wear the small. So anyways, I'm keeping it because I think this is my favorite sweater that I've actually ever made. So, and I love a long cardigan. My Mobilus Duster cardigan has been really popular. People seem to love the long cardigans as well. So I do really hope you love this. Yes, Kelly, yeah, you definitely need to give it a try, because it's really not as hard as, like, these are all half double crochets. So that's a basic stitch. It's just when you get into the cabling, it's a little bit obviously more difficult. You're going to need to get familiar with a front post double crochet and a back post double crochet, and making those posts, that's probably the most complicated. But the majority, it's very repetitive once you get going at it, and that's what I kind of like. Once you get the cabling started, it's repetitive. You're just doing the same, 2 rows over and over, like, for as long as you basically want to make your cardigan. So it really is, I think the video really helps too. I know when I started making cardigans, I couldn't find a lot of video. Like, there's so many videos now, but when I started crocheting, there wasn't a lot. And, I think having the video along with the pattern can really help to guide you. So anyways, I'm going to have to sign off and get doing some other work. It's actually quiet in my house though today, because 3 of my kids are back to school. My oldest is doing learn at home. So it's been really noisy in my house. It's hard to even, like, film my videos, but it's actually quiet today because 3 of them are at school, and my oldest is doing online. She's in grade 12. So she's doing the online learning, but she's nice and quiet and busy doing her work. So anyways, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the magazine. I hope you enjoy the video tutorial and that you can feel successful at making garments. Bye.